Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. We're going to bring you some Strat-o-matic Baseball PC 2022 version. We're going to continue our replay of the 1970 World Series. Game 5, the Orioles lead the series as they did in real life, 3-1. We play as the Reds trying to change history. Our first 4 games, we used Strat-o-matic PC Baseball 2020, but I bought the brand new version 2022, picked up the 1986 season, and we'll do something with that as well as you get the 2021 season. So here we go. Cincinnati Reds have to win to stay in, to force a Game 6, and then I can do what I want, because there's no lineup for a Game 6 because they were swept. They were swept. I'm not swept, I'm sorry. They lost 4-1. Uncle Dave Gardner's joined us here at the ballpark in Baltimore. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Of course, Digital Dice makes everything nice on Spreaker or Spotify or wherever fine podcasts can be listened to. Also, our good friend Steeler Fan 1933, a.k.a. Matt. So here we go. For the Cincinnati Reds, who I will be managing, Bobby Tolan in center, Pete Rose in right, Tony Perez at third, Johnny Bench doing the catching, Lee May at first, Hal Mcrae in left, Tommy Helms at second, Davey Concepcion at short, and Jeff Merritt, 20-game winner, on the mound. He will bat ninth. For the Baltimore Orioles, Mike Cuellar trying to close out the Cincinnati Reds. 24-8 with a 3.47 ERA, 40 starts, struck out 190, gave up 34 gopher balls. There we go. They don't have, is this his first start? I don't think so. Let's go card. Ratings. Maybe it is his first start of the series. I thought he had a start. All right. Andy Etchenbarren behind the plate. Boog Powell at first. Davey Johnson at second. Mark Belanger at short. Brooks Robinson at third. Merv Redderman gets the start in left. Paul Blair in center. And Frank Robinson in right. So Bobby Tolan, left-handed batter, steps to the plate batting .294, a homer and a ribby. Cuellar, a lefty, deals to Bobby Tolan. Game 5 on its way. And Bobby Tolan works a walk. So Bobby Tolan's at first. For Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose. Rose batting .389 in the series. No homers or ribbies. Rose will swing away. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Cuellar strikes out Rose. 1 out. Tolan at first. Tony Perez steps to the plate. Perez playing third. Perez would later be moved to first for, I don't know when he moved to first. Well, definitely by 75. I think he was over at first before then also. Johnny Bench on deck. Perez struggling, 167, a homer and 4 ribbies. In 1970, 317 and 40 home runs. They like to see that boom bat come back out. Cuellar peeks to first, now looks in at Etchenbarren. The lefty deals to Tony Perez. Tony Perez scorches it at Mark Belanger, and he snares it out of the air. 2 down. Tolan gets back to first. Tolan will be off on contact. Johnny Bench in 1970, tremendous year. 293, 45 homers, 148 ribbies. So far, it has not translated into our replay of the 1970 World Series. He has 1 ribby batting .167. Cuellar deals to the right-hand batting Bench. Can Johnny come through? Fastball. Bench scorches it to right center field. That ball is going. Kiss it goodbye. It's a bippity boppity boom to the moon, Alice. Boom goes the ball, and Johnny Bench touches them all. 2-0 Reds, and Bench just broke out in a huge, huge way. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. It's a bippity-boppity boom. 2-0 Reds, a clutch 2-out hit by Johnny Bench. Now bring up Lee May, right-hand batting first baseman. He had 34 homers with a .253 batting average in 1970. He has a homer, 2 ribbies, batting .300. Cuellar trying to get the final out here in the top of the first, keep it a 2-run deficit. Etchenberry sets the target, the pitch to Mr. Lee May. Lee May strikes it hard down to third. Actually, that is a foul ball. Lee May just missed back-to-back bippity-boppity booms. Now it's a hard hit ball to Brooks Robinson. Robinson, the human vacuum cleaner, goes into the dive. It's going to be a tough play for Brooksy. Low throw to Powell. Does he dig it out of the dirt? We shall see. The umpire. Out! They got him. Nice play by Brooks Robinson and Boog Powell. But the 2-run homer by Bench gives the Reds a desperately needed 2-0 lead. We go to the bottom of the first. And let's give you the Baltimore Orioles batting lineup. For some odd reason, Mark Belanger is leading off. Paul Blair, Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, Merv Redmond, Brooks Robinson, Davey Johnson, Andy Etchenberry, and Mike Cuellar bats ninth and does the pitching. One of Jim Merritt, 20-game winner for the Reds, but not bueno in my opinion. 20-12 with a 4.08 ERA. They scored a ton of runs for this guy. That's how he won 20 games. Struck out 136, gave up 21 gopher balls. He's on the mound, trying to take it to a Game 6. Bench behind the plate. May at first, Tommy Helms at second, Davey Concepcion at short, Perez at third. That rounds out the Cincinnati Reds infield. Bud Biner says, Tony Perez moved to first exclusively in 1972. Thank you very much, Bud. Butch Haber is here. Dave Gardner is here. And Steeler fan 1933, our good friend Matt is here. Hal Mcrae is in left. Bobby Tolan in center. Pete Rose is in right. So Mark Belanger, batting 188 in the series, the Pittsfield, Massachusetts native, in 1970 batted 218 with a homer. Why Earl Weaver would lead him off is beyond me. And I like Mark Belanger. I'm from Massachusetts. Here's the pitch from the lefty Merritt to the right-hand batting Belanger, who hits lefties okay, it looks like. But not on that pitch. He pops it up. Right side. Lee May's calling for it. The Reds' first baseman makes the catch, 1 down. Good start for Merritt. Here's Paul Blair. Blair batting .294 with a ribby in the series. In 1970, 18 homers, .267 average. Blair, a right-handed stick. Bench goes through the signs. Merritt rocks and deals to Paul Blair. Paul Blair. Booyah! That ball's a deep center field. Bobby Tolan goes back, looks up, and you can kiss that one goodbye. Bippity boppity boom to the moon goes Paul Blair. Oh, what was that? It is not a home run. I could have swore it was a home run. It is a triple. Earl Weaver's going to come out and argue it. Lucky Paul Blair was paying attention. Tolan got to the ball. Earl Weaver said it was out of the ballpark. It is not. And let's just look at the Paul Blair call. Let's see what it goes. I could have looked at the wrong column. It's a triple. So Paul Blair triples. I could have swore it was a homer. 1 out. Blair at third for big Frank Robinson. Robinson, 357, 2 homers, and 7 ribbies. He's looking like the MVP of the series so far. Reds will give up the run for the out. Merritt deals to Robinson. Fly ball right field, and Pete Rose. Rose does not make air. He gets to everything. His range is excellent, and he will make the catch. Rose with a good arm in right. Let's see if Blair will tag. Rose makes the catch. Blair bluffs, but does not go as Rose fires it in. Bud Biner screaming fan interference. I could have sworn it said home run, but it could have been one of those odd little super advanced rules that I didn't pick up on. Now it's up to Big Boob Powell, left-handed batting, power-hitting first baseman. Powell, 297, 35 homers in 1970. He's struggled mightily in the series, 188 with a ribby. The pitch to Powell from Merritt. Lefty, Powell works a walk. 2 outs, runners on the corners for Merv Redeman. Redeman loves to hit left-handed pitching. Redeman batted .322 in 338 at-bats, 18 homers, 58 ribbies, 2-0, Reds, 2 outs, 2 on the corners for the Orioles. The pitch to Merv Redeman for Merritt. Redeman, hard hit ground ball to Davey Concepcion, over to first, the side is retired, the Orioles strand 2. Top of the second, 2-0 Reds. Due up for Cincinnati, Hal Mcrae, Tommy Helms, and Davey Concepcion. Mcrae batting .625, a homer and a ribby, right-handed stick. Cuellar rocks and deals to Mcrae. Mcrae laces a single past the dive of Belanger into left. Mcrae at first for Tommy Helms. Helms is a B bunter. Corners are playing in. That will make him a C bunter. Concepcion, we're going to drop the bunt down. Excellent chance of moving him over. Helms puts the bunt down. They're going to go to second, and they don't get him. Oh, Brooks Robinson tried to get Mcrae on the force out, but Mcrae slides in safely. He beats the throw to the bag. There is first and second, no outs. Big opportunity here for the Reds. Sometimes you got to take that sure out at first. Davey Concepcion, .260 with a homer in 1970. In the series, a ribby in .273. On deck, Merritt. Here's the pitch to Davey Concepcion. Can he come up with a big hit? Cuellar jams and popped up right side. Powell calls for it, out number 1. For the Reds, 1 out, 2 on. For Jeff Merritt, can Merritt help his own cause? If he rolls on his 1, 2, or 3, he's out. He's got to roll on the pitcher's card, 4 or 6. Cuellar deals quickly to his counterpart, Jim Merritt. I think I said Jeff Merritt. Jim Merritt. This is going to be a play for Johnny Bench. Let's see what Johnny does here. It's popped up, foul territory. Bench throws the mask aside, and he will make the catch. Reds down to an out here. This will be a huge squander for Cincinnati. Top of the order, Bobby Tolan. Tolan walked and scored on the 2-run homer by Johnny Bench. The pitch to Bobby Tolan. 2 outs, 2 on. Bobby Tolan. Breaking pitch. Sends that ball to right. Mcrae. They're going to send him with 2 outs. 14 and under. He scores. Oh, he is gunned out at the plate by Frank Robinson as Etchenberry makes the tag. The side is retired, 1 through 14, and our split goes 19. The crowd oohs and ahs with that throw by big Frank Robinson, gunning down Mcrae at the plate. Bottom of the second, still 2-0 Cincinnati. Due up for the O's of Baltimore, Brooks Robinson, Davey Johnson, and Andy Etchenberry, who tagged out Hal Mcrae. Brooksy, he's a happy camper. Remember, on the bunt, he did not get the lead runner. He forego the sure out at first to try to get Mcrae. But it all worked out in an odd way. Robinson, Brooks Robinson, a homer, 2 ribbies, 176 batting average in the series. In 1970, he had 18 homers with a 276 batting average. Merritt is ready. Bench sets the target. The pitch to Brooks Robinson. Brooks Robinson hits it softly to first. Lee May fields it and flips to Merritt, covering the bag for out number 1. Davey Johnson, the Orioles' second baseman, 281 with 10 homers in 1970, struggling with a 133 average. Merritt's ready. He rocks and deals to Davey Johnson. Johnson goes the other way, fly ball to right, Rose back to his left. 2 outs. Base is empty for Andy Etchenbarren, the catcher. Etchenbarren is 0 for 6 in the series. Bench wiggles the fingers. Merritt nods his head. He rocks and deals to Andy Etchenbarren, looking for the 1-2-3 inning. Etchenbarren pulls this ball to left. Mcrae goes back a bit. Camps waits for it, and that's out number 3. We go to the top of the third, 2-0 Cincinnati. Top of the order for the Reds. I'm sorry, incorrect. I'm so used to Pete Rose being at the top of the Reds order. He is the second batter in this lineup. It's Rose, Perez, and Bench. Rose was a strikeout victim the first time he faced Cuellar. Cuellar, the lefty, he's ready. The pitch to Charlie Hustle, Pete Rose. Pete Rose laces a single into left. Belanger couldn't get there. Rose is on. Rose at first for Tony Perez. Perez lined out to Belanger. Perez green light all the time. Powell holds on Rose. Cuellar looks to first, and now in at the catcher. He's ready. Slide step to Tony Perez. TP, Tony Perez. Single. Line shot. Center. Blair comes up with it. Rose will hold at second. Don't want to make an out at third. We have bad luck with splits. No outs. Rose at second. Perez at first. Johnny Bench. 2-run homer in his first at-bat. Cuellar shakes off Etchenbarren. Now he's ready. The pitch to Johnny Bench. It's a breaking pitch. It's a hanger. And Johnny Bench crushes it to right center field once again. You can kiss that baby goodbye. A 3-run homer for Bench. Holy cow. Bench has driven in all 5 runs. A 2-run homer in the first. A 3-run homer in the third. 5-0 Cincinnati on the second. Bippity boppity boom to the moon. Boom goes the ball. Johnny Bench touches them all once again. To the moon, Alice, to the moon. There is tremendous joy and jocularity in that Cincinnati Reds dugout as Johnny Bench, who has been struggling up until this point of the World Series, has broken out. He is 2 for 2, 2 homers, 5 ribbies. Kevin Hayes has joined us here at the ballpark. Hope all is well to Kevin Hayes. Reds trying to force a Game 6. They're down 3-1 in this series. Cuellar might not be much longer for this game. Lee May missed a back-to-back homer shot down the left field line, then grounded to third. Cuellar deals to May. Is it May Day? May pulls the ball left field. Merv Redeman reaches up. Out number 1. Hal Mcrae 1 for 1 was thrown out at the plate by Frank Robinson. Here's the pitch to big Hal Mcrae. Hard hit ball. Belanger scoops it up, fires to Powell. 2 down. Tommy Helms had a sac bunt his first time up. Choking up a bit on the bat. Right-handed batting second baseman. Etchenbarren sets the target. Cuellar rocks and deals to Tommy Helms. Tommy Helms pulls that ball to left. Redeman going back near the track. He's there, out number 3. But the 3-run homer by Johnny Bench gives the Cincinnati Reds a 5-0 lead and gives the Reds possible life to a game number 6. Bottom of the third. Due up for the Orioles. Cuellar, then the top of the order, Belanger and Blair. Kevin Hayes says Cuellar does not have the screwball going today. Bud Biner says, I need a hot dog and a beer, as he's looking for the vendor. RJL Networks joined us. Our good friend Rob, check out that wonderful channel. Please subscribe. Lots of inside pitch, card and dice baseball. And he throws in some other adventure games, I'll call them, like Marvel strategy games, Marvel comics characters. Here's Mike Cuellar. This must be his first start of the series. I thought he pitched one game. It's been a while. We did the first 4 games pretty quick, and then life gets in the way. You do some other streams, and you can't stream as much as you want, but oh well. Sip of water for Al, Red Sox fan. Here's the pitch to Cuellar. Merritt's got to make quick work of Cuellar. Fastball. Strike 3 looking. 1 down. That's what you got to do for a pitcher who's batting .089. Top of the order, Mark Belanger. He popped out. Merritt works quickly, tries to stay in that rhythm. Jams Belanger. It's going to be another pop out. Lee May waits for it. And that's out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty for Paul Blair. Blair, I could have swore, had a homer. It was a triple to center. Earl Weaver argued, but it was a triple. I could have swore it looked like a homer. I wish I could remember the roll. I'll check it out when I go back and I check out all my videos. So let's just see here. I'm trying to see if there's any type of... Again, it could have been a super advanced rule. I never play super advanced card and dice. Excuse me. I play advanced with a smattering of a hybrid of some super advanced rules. So it could have been something super advanced with the PC that I don't know about. 2 outs. Blair 1 for 1 with a triple. Merritt looks for the 1. We're not going to play the corners in. I don't want the corners in. Infield back to normal. The pitch to Paul Blair. Hard hit ball to Concepcion at short. Over to May. 1-2-3. Go the O's. Top of 4-5-0 Cincinnati. Joining us here at the ballpark in Baltimore, Maryland, the Replay Gamer. Check out that wonderful channel. And Frank Del Plato. Hope all is well. For the Reds, they must win to stay in. They're down 3-1 like in real life, except we took game 1 and lost the next 3. I play as the Reds because they lost the World Series. Concepcion, Merritt, and Tolan. Davey's 0 for 1. He popped out. Cuellar still on the bump. I would think short leash. The pitch to Davey Concepcion. Fly ball left field. Redmond should make this play. Coming in now, and he does. Ooh, he had a bad read on that ball. 1 down. Jeff Merritt. Can he help his own cause? Merritt fouled out. Cuellar to the left-hand batting pitcher, Jeff Merritt. Merritt will not make contact. Swing and a miss at the breaking pitch. 2 down. Top of the order, Bobby Tolan. Tolan is 1 for 1 with a walk. He's also scored a run. He scored on the 2-run homer by Johnny Bench in the first. Corner's looking for the bunt. Tolan going to swing away. Here's the pitch from Cuellar to Bobby Tolan. Bobby Tolan rips that ball through the infield into right field. Frank Robinson fields it, tosses it back in. 2 outs. Tolan at first. Inning stays alive for Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose. Rose 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single. The pitch to Rose. Rose smacks it towards Belanger. Belanger with pretty good range. He's going to get there. Can he make the play? Yes, he shall, and the side shall be retired. Belanger moving to his right. Easily gets there. Throws to Powell. Tolan is stranded. Bottom of 4-5-0 Reds. O's have to mount some sort of offense, but Merritt's been pretty damn good. Robinson, Powell, Redmond. If anyone gets on, Brooks Robinson. Dave Gardner rooting for the Birds quite hard here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland. Frank Robinson 0 for 1, but he did throw out Hal Mcrae at the plate, or it would be 6-0. Here's the pitch to Big Frank. Robinson pulls it to left. Hal Mcrae will make the play for out number 1 in the bottom of the 4th. Boog Powell walked his first time up. Lefty-lefty matchup. Merritt picks up the sign from Bench. Slider to Powell, it looks like. And that's going to be out of the zone. Powell gets another free pass. Powell at first with 1 out for Merv Redmond. Redmond grounded out. Reds hoping to turn 2 and end this inning. Merritt looks to first. Powell not really a running threat. Now looks in at bench. The pitch to Merv Redeman. There's the hard hit ball to Davey Concepcion, over to Tommy Helms, and on to Lee May. Double play, just what Jim Merritt and the doctor ordered. 6-4-3. Nice knowing you. We go to the top of the fifth. 5-0 Cincinnati. Game 6 looking pretty good for the Reds here. That there will be a Game 6, but you never know. Funnier things have happened on the way to the Coliseum. For the Reds, it's Perez, bench, and May. If anyone gets on, Hal Mcrae. Perez 1 for 2. He is lined out and singled. Cuellar gave up a 2-run homer to bench in the first and a 3-run homer to bench in the third. The pitch to Perez. Perez jumps on that fastball, sends it return to sender, back up the middle, single for TP, Tony Perez. Perez at first for Johnny Bench. 2 homers, 5 ribbies. How will Cuellar and Etchenbarren deal with Mr. Bench? We will find out in a moment. Pitch homeward bound to Johnny Bench. Can he do it again? Bench sends his ball deep to left center field. Merv Redeman on the move at the track. Reaches out and he makes the catch. Perez retreats to first. They finally keep Bench in the ballpark. 1 out, 1 on for Lee May. May is 0 for 2. Cuellar rocks and deals to May. Lee May shoots the ball down the right field line past the dive of Powell. And we will hold the runners, so it's going to be second and third with 1 out. And Hal Mcrae at the plate. Mcrae singled in his first at-bat off Cuellar, then he grounded out. Excuse me. Etchenbarren goes out to have a word with Cuellar. How long will Weaver stick with Cuellar? Etchenbarren back behind the plate. The pitch to Hal Mcrae. 1 out, 2 on, second and third. Breaking pitch. Swing and a miss. Oh, that's a huge out. 2 outs. Tommy Helms, can he come up big? Sack, bunt, and a flyout. 0 for 1. Cuellar deals quickly to the Reds' second baseman, Tommy Helms. This will be a play for Andy Etchenbarren. Popped up. Can Etchenbarren make the catch? He's holding the mask in a hand. Now he drops it. He makes the play. The Reds strand 2. So Cincinnati at second and third with 1 out and cannot knock either runner in. We go to the bottom of the fifth. The Reds still have a healthy 5-0 lead. As Bud Biner says, bench 5 owes 0. You are correct, Mr. Biner. And again, thank you for everyone joining us, watching, and in the chat, and who will watch later. I'd like to thank Bud Biner, Dave Gardner, Frank Del Plato, RJL Network, our good friend Rob, Kevin Hayes, Butch Haber, Steeler fan 1933. Brooksy's 0 for 1. Merritt shakes off bench. Oh boy, that could be a problem. Now he nods his head. The leg kick and the delivery to Brooks Robinson. Robinson chops it meekly to first. May will make the play as he takes it to the bag himself. 1 out. Davey Johnson asks for time. Something in his eye. Now he steps in the right-hander's batter's box. Davey is 0 for 1. The pitch to Davey Johnson from Jeff Merritt. Johnson, line shot, drops in front of Bobby Tolan in center for a single. 1 out, 1 on for Andy Etchenbarren. Etchenbarren is 0 for 7 in the series. Reds open to turn 2. Here's the pitch to Andy Etchenbarren. Hard hit ball to Perez. Let's see if Perez, not with the best range at third. Backhands. Can he turn 2? Perez! Helms! Pivots to May. Double play. 5-4-3. We go to the top of the 6th. 5-0 Cincinnati. WKRP in Cincinnati. Nice play by TP Tony Perez, again not known for his range at third. For the Reds in the top of the sixth, it will be Concepcion, Merritt in the top of the order, Bobby Tolan. Davey Concepcion's 0 for 2. The pitch from Cuellar to Concepcion. That's to third. Robinson gobbles it up, throws to Powell, 1 out. Merritt at the plate. We're going to try to bunt our way on. Here's the pitch. Merritt looks for the drag bunt. Drops the bunt. Cuellar off the mound. Bare hands. Flicks to Powell. And they get Merritt by 2 steps. 2 outs, top of the order for Bobby Tolan. Tolan, 3 at-bats. A walk's not an official. 3 plate appearances, excuse me. Walked and 2 singles, so he is 2 for 2. How do you do? As we expect snow in Massachusetts, just ask Uncle Dave Gardner. We're going to get hammered once again. Corners playing in. Tolan will swing the stick, though. That ball's hit to the right side, and Davey Johnson. Johnson will get there. Pivots, throws to first, and the side is retired. We go to the bottom of the 6th. 5-0 Reds. Or as Bud Bynard puts it, bench 5 owes nothing. Johnny Bench hit a 2-run homer in the first, a 3-run homer in the third. Will they let Cuellar hit here? I would not let him hit personally. I mean, you're down 5-0 bottom of the 6th, but that's just me. Cuellar in the top of the order, a weak hitting Mark Belanger, then Paul Blair. Merritt quickly deals to Cuellar, and they're not going to let him hit. Pinch hitter Weaver will send up Don Buford. Buford, in 1970, 272, 17 homers, 66 ribbies. So Buford will try to start a rally here. He's batting .235, a homer, and a run batted in the series. Merritt to the right-hand batting Buford, as he's a switch hitter. Merritt's a lefty. That ball is pulled to Concepcion at short, over to May, 1 down. Merritt's looked pretty good. He's only given up 2 hits. Reds up 5-0. Top of the order, Mark Belanger, who's popped out twice. Merritt to Belanger. Will Belanger get a hit? Belanger will not pop up, but he hits it down to Perez. Perez knocks it down, throws to first, 2 away. Perez had a little trouble there, but he made the play. 2 out, space is empty for Paul Blair. Tripled and grounded out. Bench goes through the signs. We're not playing corners in with 2 outs. That's asinine. Everyone normal in the infield. Merritt picks up the sign from Bench. Here's the pitch to Paul Blair. Can he keep the inning alive? Blair laces it. Tommy Helms leaps and he makes the catch at second, robbing Blair of his second hit. We go to the top of the 7th. 5-0 Cincinnati. Game 6 is looming. The new pitcher for the Orioles, Eddie Watt. 7 wins, 7 losses, 12 saves, 3.27 ERA. He will face Rose, Perez, and Bench. Pete Rose, 1 for 3, has 1 hit, a single. He's also struck out, scored a run. Corner's looking for the bunt. The pitch to Rose. Rose will swing the stick. Opposite way, fly ball down the line. Redderman's not going to get there. It's going to rattle around in the corner. Rose has himself a leadoff double. Here's Perez. Perez won't bunt. Watt in a bit of a pickle already. The pitch to TP, Tony Perez. Come on, Tony. Tony sends this ball to right. Rose might have a chance to tag up here. He will have a chance to tag up. And I believe he will tag up. That's going to be a deep fly ball to right. That's an F2, which I believe is an automatic tag. Robinson at the track, at the wall, makes the catch. It's not automatic, but we got a 95% chance of being safe. Rose tags. What? Holy cow. 1 through 19 he makes it, so we didn't see the split. Sometimes it doesn't show you the split. I have to assume the split came out at 20. And Rose holds. Robinson fires it in. Unbelievable. Wow. 1 through 19 he advances. I have the worst breaks on splits. Worst luck. So 1 out for Johnny Bench, 2 for 3, 2 homers, 5 ribbies. Watt deals to Bench. Rose at second. Single to left. Reddiman has a good arm. We're going to send him. 1 through 16 he's safe. We're sending him. We're going to hold the trail runner. Here's the throw to the plate, and Rose slides in safely. Johnny Bench has knocked in his 6th run. So let's update Bud Biner. Bench 6 owes nothing. Johnny Bench, who was horrific in the first 4 games, has broken out in a huge way now. 3 for 4, 2 homers, a single, and 6 ribbies. Trying to take the Reds single-handedly to Game 6. They're down 3-1. They need to win Game 5. 1 out. Bench at first for Lee May. 1 for 3 with a double. Orioles looking for 2 up the middle. Here's the pitch from Watt to Lee May. May sends that ball deep to center field. Paul Blair on his horse. He leaps. It's going to be off the wall. Will Bench score from first? No, we're going to hold him. So it's going to be second and third, 1 out. May just missed a 2-run homer. Hal Mcrae 1 for 3. Baltimore pitching, pooping themselves up on their nest. Here's the pitch to Hal Mcrae. Can Mcrae knock in a run? Fly ball center field. Bench with below average speed at third goes back to tag. Blair going back, sets himself up. We're sending 1 through 12. He's safe. And we're going to send the trail runner. Here's the throw. He is safe. 7-0 Reds. And that is the first run not driven in by Johnny Bench. The sac fly by Mcrae makes it 7-0. So Bud Biner will update Bud Biner's scoreboard again. Bench 6. Mcrae 1 owes nothing. Tommy Helms 0 for 2 with a sac bunt. The pitch to Helms. Helms will work a walk from Watt. Runners on the corners, 2 outs for the number 8 batter, Davey Concepcion. Davey's 0 for 3. May at third, Helms at first. Game 6 looming. The Reds up 7-0. Here's the pitch to Tommy Helms from Watt. I'm a pitch to Davey Concepcion, excuse me. And he's going to fly out to Blair in center. But the Reds get 2 more. We go to the bottom of the 7th. 7-0 Cincinnati. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back for its root for your home team. In this case, it's the Baltimore Orioles. If they lose, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. What Hall of Fame pitcher pitched 3,948 innings, gave up 303 home runs, but not 1 grand slam? Hint, right-hander, pitched from 1965 to 1984. Ooh, we'll find out. Who is it? We're going to find out. Jim Palmer. Jim Palmer. Never gave up a grand slam. Cutter Historicals joined us here. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. Seven nothing Reds. Bottom of the 7th. The O's have to get going. It's Frank Robinson, Boog Powell, Merv Reddiman. If anyone gets on, Brooks Robinson. Jim Merritt on the mound, tossing a 2-hit shutout. Here's the pitch to Frank Robinson. Big Frank will work a walk. So Robinson at first. The O's need a ton of base runners. Here's Boog Powell, 0 for 2. Actually, 2 plate appearances, 2 walks. The pitch to Powell. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Got him on the breaking pitch. He's 0 for 1 now. 1 out, 1 on. Merv Redeman 0 for 2. Merritt wants to work quickly. Bench has done a good job keeping Merritt in that rhythm. Redeman steps out, asks for time. Bench glares at Redeman. Merritt not amused. Now Redeman steps back in. Bench sets up inside. Will Merritt give him a close shave? Here's the pitch from Jim Merritt to Merv Redeman. Comes inside. And that ball is laced to left. And it is a single. That ball almost got by Mcrae. He lunged for it, knocked it down. Robinson put on the brakes going around second. 1 out, 2 on. Frank Wainscott has joined us here at Memorial Stadium. Hope all is well, Frank. 7-0 Reds. If you're just joining us, Johnny Bench has hit a 2-run homer, a 3-run homer. Singled in a run. He's knocked in 6. The other Ribby, the 7th run, Hal Mcrae, sac fly. Reds get their bullpen up. Brooks Robinson 0 for 2. 1 out, 2 on. Merritt takes a deep breath. He rocks and deals to Brooks Robinson. Brooksy. Booyah! Hit by the pitch. Bases are loaded for Davey Johnson. Oh, boy. Okay. Can't lose this one. We cannot lose this one. How many innings can Granger? F6. Is he tired? Does that mean he's tired? I think that means he's tired. Granger and Clottinger. We ain't going to go in. What about... What do they got? They got righty. They got a lot of righties. They've already used Buford, the switch hitter, as a pinch hitter. One out. Johnson 1 for 2 at the plate. We're going to give Merritt one more batter. He's talked his way into staying in this game. Oh, boy. Merritt deals to Davey Johnson. 1 out, no place to put Davey. Robinson at third, Redeman at second, Brooks Robinson at first. Pitch homeward bound to Davey Johnson. Johnson will pull it to left. Robinson scores. Redeman will score. The throw will go into second to keep the double play in order, and it's 7-2, and you are done, Mr. Jim Merritt. Merritt is done. We are going to go with Clay Carroll. Carroll can give us 3 innings. About. So Clay Carroll comes in. We're not going to switch out Concepcion, so Carroll will also lead off. Hold on a second here. Hold on a second. Yeah. We're not taking Davey. Do we want to? No, we're not going to take Davey Concepcion out. No double switch. So Clay Carroll comes in. 1 out, 2 on. Baltimore has finally put some runs on the board here in the bottom of the 7th. 7-2 Reds. Orioles lead the series 3-1. They could close it out here if they can come back and win. Forrest Highchurch joined us at the ballpark. How you doing, Forrest? Clay Carroll 9-4, 2.60 ERA, 16 saves. He'll deal to Andy Etchenbarren 0 for 2. The pitch to Etchenbarren. This will be a play for Johnny Bench. Come on, Johnny. Popped up. Bench throws the mask aside, and he will make the catch in front of home plate. Good job by Clay Carroll. 2 outs, 2 on. Runners will be off on contact. Pinch hitter for Watt. It's Terry Crowley, the lefty. Baltimore fans chanting for a hit. Crowley in 1970, 257, 5 homers, 20 ribbies. In the series, batting 1,000. The pitch to Terry Crowley from Clay Carroll. Terry Crowley punches the ball the other way, drops in front of Mcrae. Robinson holds at third. Even with the weak arm of Hal Mcrae in left, he put a good charge on it. And Frank Robinson, they put the brakes on Franks. Bases loaded. Top of the order. Weak hitting Mark Belanger 0 for 3. Carroll takes a deep breath. Looks in at bench. Nods his head. He rocks and deals to Pittsfield, Massachusetts native Mark Belanger. Belanger, fastball. Line shot past the leap, but Concepcion into left. Robinson scores from third. Johnson will score from second. We keep the double play. We keep the force in order, but now it's 7-4. Oh boy, Cincinnati Reds fans and their players and Sparky Anderson were getting that sinking feeling again. Paul Blair 1 for 3 is one hit a triple. If he homers, it's a tie ball game. 2 outs, 2 on. Carroll to Blair. Unfreaking believable. That's a deep fly ball to center field. Bobby Tolan will not get there. It's going to grab some wall. Crowley will score from second. Will they wave a speedy Belanger? We're going to throw. Here's the relay. Belanger is safe. Blair holds at second. It is 7-6. The Cincinnati Reds are just collapsing here in the bottom of the 7th. We had a 7-0 lead. And now big Frank Robinson, batting .313 in this series. He's 0 for 2 today with a run scored off merit. He's walked once, 2 homers and 7 ribbies. As big Frank goes yard, the Orioles have a comeback victory. Powell on deck. The pitch from Carroll to Frank Robinson looking for the third out. Robinson sends his ball deep to left. Hal Mcrae on the move at the track. And he makes the catch. But holy cow, the O's go for 6. We go to the top of the 8th. We got a ball game, folks. 7-6. Cincinnati holding on for dear life in this game. For dear life in this World Series. For dear life left in their season. The new pitcher for the Baltimore Orioles, Pete Rickert. 7-2, 1.96 ERA, 13 saves. He's going to face Clay Carroll. Probably not. Though our bullpen looks tired. Because... why is it... oh, I clicked on the home one. My faux pas. Visitors. Klotninger has an F6 and Granger has an F6. So I assume they're tired. I think that's what that means. Gullett. Lefty, but they have all righties in their lineup. Wilcox, 2.42 with 1 save. He actually pitched in this game for real. So did Carroll. Lefty pitcher. I'm almost tempted just to keep Carroll on the mound. Woody Woodward. Klein. I'm almost tempted. Cox is a righty. He's a righty who's tough on lefties. We're going to pinch it with Klein. Carroll's done. Here comes Klein. And I just made a big boo-boo there because I'm a moron. But whatever, we're going. They're guarding the lines. A pitch to Klein. Bad choice. Oh my God, we lucked out. Klein works a walk. If we rolled 1, 2, or 3, he was out. We lucked out there because Al dyslexia kicked in, and I inverted. I don't know how I did that one. I thought he was a 9L. I saw the L, I saw the 9, and I ignored the 9R. That's okay. Sometime God works in mysterious ways. So Klein works a walk in the lefty-lefty matchup. Bobby Tolan comes to plate. He's an A bunter. They're going to play their corners in. We're going to drop the bunt with Bobby Tolan. He has a good chance of putting the sack down. He squares. Tolan drops the bunt. Rickard throws to first. They get the sure out. Klein, an average base runner, moves to second. That is a huge insurance run. Pete Rose 2 for 4. Rickard to Charlie Hustle. Come on, Pete. And Pete Rose singles to right. That's a +1 for Robinson. We're sending Klein 1 through 15. He is safe. Rose is going. Here's the throw to the plate. And he's safe. Pete Rose goes to second on the throw to the plate. 8-6 Cincinnati. A clutch hit for Charlie Hustle. Pete Rose. Tony Perez can knock in Rose, give us a 3-run lead. Perez 2 for 4 with a run scored. His 2 hits were singles. Rickard to Perez. Richard. Perez. Hard hit ball to Belanger. Belanger looks Rose back. Throws to Powell. 2 outs. Rose will be off on contact. Forrest Heitertz is doing well. I'm excited that Strat is offering the 2022 Baseball Daily this year again. That's cool. Johnny Bench, huge game. 3 for 4, 2 homers, 6 runs knocked in. He's homered twice and singled. The pitch to Bench. No, they're going to walk Bench to deal with Lee May, who's 2 for 4 with 2 doubles. 2-run lead for the Reds. They're looking for more insurance here, as the O's scored 6 in the bottom of the 7th to cut a 7-0 lead to 7-6. Here's the pitch to Lee May. Come on, Lee. Lee hits it to the right side, and Davey Johnson. Johnson has pretty good range. He's going to get there. Will he make the throw? Yes, he will. The side is retired as Johnson, going to his right in the hole, scoops it up, flips to Powell. The Reds get 1. They go up by 2. They strand 2. We go to the bottom of the 8th. 8-6 Cincinnati. Cincinnati must win to stay in. We need a new pitcher. Righty, righty, righty. Tough on lefties. Milt Wilcox, the youngsters, coming in the game. 3-1. 2.42 ERA. 1 save through 22 innings. 22 innings. None more important than these innings coming up. As again, it looks like Granger is fatigued. It has an F6 next to it. And I believe he was he the closer? Or am I him getting... Yeah, he had 35 saves. But he is fatigued. They got to go to the youngster, Milt Wilcox. Here comes Milt. And now I think we're going to get Hal Mcrae out of left and bring in Bernie Carbo, the better defender. John DFW, how you doing, my friend? Hope all is well. As I was playing out of the ballpark, and you click there, and you don't click there to do that. I think we're bringing in Carbo to play left. Carbo in left is a 3E7. He has better range, and he's a -3 arm. So Carbo's coming in to play left. Milt Wilcox on the bump, looking for the final 6 outs here. And we take it to a game 6. John DFW says, just curious, what rules do you use? I'm using Super Advanced. When I play with the computer, I play Super Advanced. I click on a bunch of things. But it's mostly Super Advanced. When I play card and dice, whether online or offline, I just play Advanced with a hybrid of some Super Advanced rules. I use them my way, but that's what I do. Due up for the Orioles, Powell, Rudderman, and Robinson. Forrest Heitertz says, with the Strat Baseball Daily, they release new players' rating cards every day. It's super fun. Excellent. As long as you have fun, that's all that matters. Play the games you like, how you want to play them, have fun. Powell 0 for 1 with 2 walks. He struck out in his last at-bat. Wilcox deals to Powell, the left-handed batting, power-hitting first baseman. Powell, hard hit ball down to May. That's going to be out number 1. Will May take it to the bag himself? Yes, he does. 1 down. He waved off Wilcox. The Reds 5 outs away from forcing a game 6. Here's Merv Rudderman. Rudderman 1 for 3 with a run scored. Righty-righty matchup. Bench goes through the signs. The youngster Wilcox just nods his head. He rocks and deals to Merv Redeman. Misses location, and that's a single up the middle. Bench wanted it down and way. That grabbed way too much of the middle of the plate. 1 out, 1 on for Brooks Robinson. Brooks, he's 0 for 2 with a run scored. He's been hit by a pitch. Concepcion Helms hoping to turn 2 up the middle. Brooks Robinson had 18 homers in 1970. He has a homer with 2 ribbies, a 158 batting average in this series. Wilcox takes a deep breath. The youngster slide step to the plate, and Brooks Robinson. Robinson, scorcher to short. Concepcion over to Helms on the May double play. We go to the top of the 9th. 8-6 Cincinnati. The Reds 3 outs away from forcing a Game 6. Frank Wainscott says, Al, the next time you do boxing, I believe he means Ken, can you do Willie Pep versus Salvador Sanchez? Would love to see that one. Absolutely. Absolutely. We can do it in 3 different games. So I'll figure out which one we want to do it in. We can do it either in Legends of Boxing PC, Title Bout 2 PC, or Glory Days Boxing card and dice. So yes, we can do that. We got a card. We have a boxing match probably coming up later tonight. Junior middleweights, Title Bout 2 PC. Tommy Hearns versus Canelo Alvarez, 15 rounds. It is Motown versus Mariachi. So Bernie Carbo, it's a lefty-lefty matchup. Carbo does not fare thee well against lefties, but he does walk a lot against lefties. Carbo, who if he did not have a substance abuse problem, man, what a good ball player he would have been. Batted .310 in 1970, 21 homers, 63 ribbies. And again, he doesn't get many hits off left-handed pitching, but he does get on base. We put him in because he's a better defender in left. The pitch to Bernie Carbo from Pete Richard. Or Rickert. I don't know if it's Richard. And Carbo with a big swing and a miss. And that's a strikeout. 1 away. Dave Little says, let's go Reds. He's praying that the Reds can hold on here. Dave, if you're just joining us, which it seems you are, Cincinnati had a 7-0 lead going into the bottom of the 7th. Johnny Bench hit a 2-run homer. Johnny Bench hit a 3-run homer. Johnny Bench singled in a run. Hal Mcrae sac fly. 7-0. Then the O's struck for 6 in the bottom of the 7th. Reds got 1 back in the top of the 8th. Milt Wilcox shut down the O's in the bottom of the 8th, and it's 8-6. 1 out, no one on for Tommy Helms, 0 for 2 with a walk. Is it Richard or Rickert? For some reason, I think the CH is a K with this name. The pitch to Tommy Helms. Helms will work a walk. He gets the free pass. Down to first goes Tommy. Above average base runner. Davey Concepcion 0 for 4. And we're going to play unorthodox here. We're going to play a little hit and run. Here's the pitch. Concepcion swings the stick. Oh, it's a fly ball. And he pops out to Davey Johnson in shallow right center. Helms quickly gets back. Milt Wilcox will hit for himself. Here's the pitch to Wilcox. Wilcox, swing and a miss. Strike 3, out number 3. We go to the bottom of the 9th. Cincinnati 8, Baltimore 6. The Reds need 3 outs to force a Game 6. Down 3-1 in the series. It is a youngster, Milt Wilcox, the righty on the mound. He will face Johnson, Etchenbaron, and a pinch hitter for the pitcher. Davey Johnson 2 for 3 with 2 ribbies. Wilcox to Johnson. Davey pulls it to short. Concepcion has it over to Lime. 1 down. Reds 2 outs away from forcing a Game 6. Andy Etchenbaron's 0 for 3. Wilcox deals quickly to the O's catcher. Line shot. Wilcox knocks it down. Pounces off the mound. Throws the first 2 away. Oh, the youngster Milt Wilcox is feeling it. Here comes a pinch hitter. Earl Weaver is going to send Kurt Moton, potato. Here's Kurt. Batted .226 with 3 home runs This is a righty-righty matchup. Wilcox looking for the final out. Martin? Kurt Martin? I've said Mootin, Martin, potato, patatin. The pitch from Wilcox to Kurt Martin. We're going with Martin. Breaking pitch. Swing and a miss! The Reds force a game 6 on the power bat of Johnny Bench. Bench with 3 hits, 2 homers, and a single. He drove in 6. The Reds survive to play another game. Cincinnati 8, Baltimore 6. Super Bowl Tournament has joined us. Hope all is well. Check out that wonderful channel. And of course, remember Pro Strategy Football 2022. Bring it to a PC near you. Such a fun game. Frank Del Plato says, Rick Hurt, good season with the Dodgers. Let's go to the box score. So we will have a game 6. I can do what I want because there is no game 6 in reality. So we got to figure out who's not tired. I'm going to have to figure that one out. All right, here we go. MVP Johnny Bench. That's easy enough. Jim Merritt got the win. 6 1/3 innings. Again, his ERA was about 4, and he gave up about 4 runs in 6 1/3. Again, he was a 20-game winner. They must have scored a hell of a lot of runs for him. 4 hits, 4 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. Clay Carroll went 2/3 of an inning. 3 hits, 2 runs. They were both earned. Milt Wilcox got the save. 2 scoreless innings. He did give up a hit and struck out 1. Mike Cuellar was awful. 6 innings, 9 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 1 walk, 3 strikeouts, 2 homers off the bat of Johnny Bench. Then Watt came in an inning, 3 hits. He gave up 2 runs. Those were huge runs. And a walk. Pete Rickert, 2 innings, 1 hit, 1 run. It was earned. Walked 3, struck out 2. All those extra runs by the bullpen came in handy for the Cincinnati Reds, who force a game 6. Baltimore still leads the series 3-2. Bobby Tolan, 2 for 3 with a run scored, now batting .350 in the series. Pete Rose, 3 for 5, 2 runs scored and a ribby, batting .435. Tony Perez, 2 for 5 with a run scored as the Reds' bats are coming to life. Johnny Bench, who was batting, I believe it was 168, 163, went 3 for 4, 3 runs scored, 6 ribbies, 2 homers and a single, now batting .273. Lee May, 2 for 5, 320 batting average. Hal Mcrae, 1 for 3 with a ribby. Ribby was a sac fly, batting .545. Bernie Carbo came in defensively for McRae, struck out 0 for 1. Carbo is hitless still in the series. Tommy Helms 0 for 2, 143. Davey Concepcion 0 for 5, batting .188. Jim Merritt 0 for 3, the pitcher. Clay Carroll pitched, did not hit, though he does have a hit because he's batting 1,000 in the series. We made a mistake and we brought up Klein to pinch hit. He walked. And Milt Wilcox had an at-bat. He was 0 for 1. He got the big save. For the Orioles, they go down to defeat Mark Belanger, 1 for 4, runs scored and 2 ribbies. Paul Blair, 2 for 4 with 2 ribbies. Frank Robinson, 0 for 3 with a run scored. So Belanger batting .200, Blair .333, Frank Robinson down to .294 now. Boog Powell continues to struggle at .167. He was 0 for 2. Merv Redeman batting .400. He was 2 for 4 with a run scored. Brooks Robinson batting .150, 0 for 3 with a run scored. Davey Johnson, .211 now. 2 for 4, 1 run scored, 2 ribbies. Andy Etchenbarren hitless in the series, 0 for 4. Cuellar, 0 for 1, the pitcher. Buford, the pinch hitter, 0 for 1, now batting .222. Watt pitched did not hit. Terry Crowley singled. He's batting 1,000. And he scored a run. Rickert pitched did not hit. Kurt Moten made the final out. He struck out in the game. So there you have it. Cincinnati, 37 at-bats, 8 runs, 13 hits, 8 ribbies in their victory. In defeat, the Baltimore Orioles, 32 at-bats, 6 runs, 8 hits, 6 ribbies. There will be a Game 6. Baltimore has 2 shots to close it out. They lead the series 3-2. I'd like to thank Steeler Fan 1933, our good friend Matt, Dave Little, check out that wonderful channel, Frank Del Plato, Super Bowl Tournament, a.k.a. Mike in the Truck. Please check out that channel. Of course, Pro Strategy Football 2022, and all the seasons are free, so go to the website that Super Bowl Tournament has, and you'll see all the wonderful seasons. Forrest Heitert, thank you. Frank Wainscott, thank you. John DFW, thank you. As we get the mouse cursor thingy over here. Cutter Historical, thank you. Check out his channel. Bud Biner, thank you very much. The Replay Gamer, another wonderful content creator in our community. Dave Gardner, you know Uncle Dave, you know Digital Dice. So if you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Do it. Kevin Hayes, RJL Network, our good friend Rob, another wonderful content creator in our community. Butch Haber, thank you very much. So hopefully everyone enjoyed it. Get your mind off some things going on in the world, because the world is a crazy place, but we are not. God bless. Stay safe. Be smart. Treat people the way you want to be treated. I'll see you pretty soon. I think I'm going to come back with that Tommy Hearns, Canelo Alvarez, junior middleweights, 15 rounds, title bout 2 PC. We have it all set up and ready to go. And we might do a little late night wrestling. I have Friday off, so I might do some streaming into the early morning hours. I don't know. Maybe we do a chat with Al in the afternoon, early afternoon, late morning tomorrow, as I wait for the snow to stop. Thank you very much. I greatly appreciate your time. If you enjoyed the stream, please hit that like button. If you have not subscribed and you want to, please do so. If you do subscribe, hit the bell for notification when we go live or when we upload. I usually go live. Also, very important, check out all the other wonderful content creators in our community, some of which I have named. They were in the chat, and they're fun channels, many fun channels in our community. Support one another. It's very important. So until we next meet, and it could be very shortly, thank you very much. I love you all, and peace! We force a Game 6 between the Reds and the Orioles. Cincinnati wins. They hold on for dear life, 8-6. Johnny Bench, 3 hits, 2 homers, a single, and 6 ribbies.